The time has come to sail the long trek from the Bahamas to the Dominican Republic. We'll be sailing 230 nautical miles through treacherous international waters, through day and night to a safe haven for the rest of hurricane season. This trip will be our longest yet, and we make mistakes along the way that we hope to never encounter again. Come along as we sail to our new home of Luperon. Ready to go. Do you want to sail to the Dominican Republic? You want to go to a new country? You want to go sailing? Is the answer yes to all of those? Because you don't really have a choice. You ready to go sail? Looks like Viva's lifting their sails to pull anchor too. Ended up just the same exact timing. We kind of talked about leaving around the same time, but we must have finished both of our things at the same exact time. We'll be seeing them out there. Yeah. Isla's gonna be freaking out the whole time because she loves them so much. She's gonna want to go over their boat. As we bring out our sails, we're saying goodbye to the Bahamas, our home for the last 4 months. Although Andrew has been sailing for years, in the Bahamas I learned most of what I know now. Entering our time here, I didn't know how to unfurl our mainsail, navigate confidently, or sail through the night. Proud of what I accomplished, I'd say we're excited and ready for our next big challenge, sailing the Caribbean. We're gonna try to sail the whole thing. We don't have a lot of fuel. We have 20 to 25%, which we didn't mean to do. We ran our generator last night to recharge the batteries so our autopilot works well, to make our fridge and freezer cold and good for the next 2 days, but it used way more fuel than we thought it was going to. So we're sailing. Luckily we have good winds, 13 knots right now. We're going to a new country. You're going to learn Spanish. See? Hola. Hola. Siéntense. Good job. You think Isla's going to learn Spanish? You've been
probably.
Speaking to her in Spanish the past 2 weeks?
Oh, I will.
Andrew started to speak to me in Spanish already. Our longest sail yet. Here we go. Downloading some YouTube episodes, some Vagabond, some podcasts before we lose our Starlink connection. We decided we're gonna turn on the pay per gigabyte plan so we can turn it on occasionally for weather. I think it's...
Can you put these down now?
Yeah. So we're gonna switch it out once we lose internet. So we can check weather, text people and tell them we're good. The usual. Man, it's hot down here. I was so good at leaning with the heel. Yeah, you're so good at standing up like that. Let's go sit in the cockpit. About 6 a.m. Sun's coming up, but the wind just died, so we just started going in a circle. We were going back to where we were coming from if we were trying to sail. So we turned the engine on. We don't have a ton of fuel, so we're trying really hard not to motor, but we'll see. I'm tired. I've been up since 2. We switched over at 2 a.m. So I've been driving for like 4 hours, but Andrew drove for a long time in the beginning, so I wasn't feeling great from looking at my phone trying to connect the Garmin and send people our location, so it made me kind of sick. So I slept. So I'm gonna drive for a while to give Andrew a break. Autopilot's going, so I'm not at the helm. But I'm gonna watch the sunrise. Just relax. Take a nap later. I ate dinner at like 4:30 a.m. So my schedule is totally off. But maybe we'll have some breakfast burritos in the afternoon. Who knows? Good wind to go east towards the Dominican. So right now we're just trying to get south with the speed we have. It's 11 knots of wind right now. We just don't want to run our engine because we don't have a ton of fuel. So it's 7:15 a.m. Andrew's gonna take over in a minute. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm tired. Been up since 2 driving. So it's been a long shift. what it looks like in our boat while we're sailing. We are heeling over quite a bit, standing sideways. It is, what time is it? Like 11?
11:15.
It's 11:15. I just woke up. Andrew drove for our past couple hours. We are 100 miles away, so we're a third of the way there. We're going like what, 6 knots?
5 to 6.
We're going 5 to 6 knots, so better than we were doing earlier. There was no wind. We turned our engine on for like 20 minutes, but we're trying to keep it off. We have all day to sail, all night to sail. Right now we're going towards Turks and Caicos to get a better wind angle, and then we'll shoot down. Not shoot down, we're gonna go down and it'll take us like at least 16 hours. So, let's keep moving. Are you a happy sailing dog?
Yeah, she's a good girl.
Just brought her up on the bow and she didn't go to the bathroom. It's a little rough for her to want to go. It's important to reef your sails early and often, as higher wind can come out of nowhere and it's better be safe than sorry, especially in squalls. We had consistent wind of 20 to 25 knots throughout the night, so we kept our reefs in until the morning. This never happens.
Away, and we just figured out that we ran out of fuel.
Tune in next week for the latter half of our 230 nautical mile sail when we reach the coast and realize we've run out of fuel and we're running out of daylight. If you liked the video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on next week's disaster.